What was the daily diet of enslaved children?
Food for enslaved children was never about comfort. It was survival. Meals were small, plain, and barely enough to keep their bodies moving through long days of labor. Most days started with cornmeal porridge, shifted to mush at noon, and ended with cornbread at night. The taste rarely changed, but it filled their stomachs just enough to continue working. When salted pork was given, it was often tough and overly salted, and eaten more for strength than for enjoyment. Meat was rare, and fruit was even rarer. An apple or a handful of berries felt like treasure, a brief joy in lives marked by hardship. The quality of food depended on the enslaver. Some gave only the bare minimum. Others offered slightly more. But the goal was always the same: keep children alive and working, but never to nourish or care for them.
What clothing did enslaved children wear each day?
The clothing of enslaved children told a story of poverty and struggle. It was never about comfort, only survival in a world built on labor. Boys wore rough shirts and loose trousers cut from coarse cloth. The fabric scratched their skin, but held together under work. Girls wore plain dresses from the same material. Most children wore hand-me-downs. Clothes were patched again and again until nothing was left. Many went without shoes, their bare feet hardened by dirt and stone. Winter brought more suffering. Thin cotton and worn wool could not block the cold. Children shivered through the season, layering scraps if they had them.
What forms of discipline did enslaved children face?
Life for enslaved children was ruled by fear. They risked punishment even with the smallest mistake. Whippings were common, and they left marks on the body and the mind. They were punished with sticks, fists, or nearby objects to enforce obedience.
That's a wrap, History Seekers. Catch the full story on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.